course, I had the camera incorrectly set. Sorry about that. Alright, hello everybody, welcome back. We're gonna start up our game again. Hello, hello. I actually have somebody talking to me in chat today. Very nice. Alright, so I did do some quick modifications of the game. I got rid of a couple mods, so I had to delete one of my buildings. I'll just show that real quick at the beginning so you know exactly what's going on. Oh, mods, always making the load times expensive. It's been a long week. Glad to get some time in to do some streaming. You know, from now on, I may just start with this preloaded. Just so we don't have to do that delay. Alright, there we go. So, really the only things that have changed since we stopped. You can see it's now 1963 in February. I just went through the winter like I usually do, so you guys don't have to sit and watch that delay. I might start changing the way I do that later, but we'll see. At the moment, it's not that big a deal, and you're not really seeing anything interesting, so you're not really missing anything. When we're later on in the Republic, there may be more to do during winter, so I won't skip that, but in these early years, it's just the way to go. So, two things I've done. First of all, I had to remove this planned distribution office here. I just was from a mod that I got rid of, and the bus construction office also was from the mod that I got rid of. So I had to destroy that. We're going to replace that. Right now, as you can see, I've put the buses back in our original construction office. So one of our first things to do is to just start building this road, and we'll get this construction office built in quickly so we can go back and destroy this area. So what you can see is going on is we have our gravel processing plant almost completed. Once that's done, gravel industry will be completely up. And I may switch this on. I'm not sure yet. We will see. And this will be concrete and asphalt at a greater capacity. One of the things that we need to look out for, though, is we're down to 1.2 million rubles, which means I need to really start getting coal up before we go much further, because then I can build this power plant here and start exporting electricity and refined coal. So that's going to be our big task, our first task to do today. How's the storm out there? Is it getting intense? Did they change the prediction from 8 to 12 inches to anything different? Choking on my water because I never learned how to drink properly. So at the moment, it looks like we have housing for everybody, but that is not going to last long. So, we may want to get another one of these flats going. And do that also. Alright, I need to figure out what distribution office we're going to put in here in replace of the old one. Now, with these really... because I have these vehicles that are really huge. I believe it's an open hole, too. Yeah, this one. So I could buy a couple of these and use that to keep this, because this distribution office was going to be completed entirely to keep this area stocked of construction materials. So I think if I just do this distribution office, this design for large vehicles, that could be the way to go. Let's see, do we have it here? See, this is an extra long one, but I don't know if it's going to look right. See, I was thinking the construction, because there's a distribution office for heavy vehicles, or a construction office. I should look to see if they have one of those for this too. Where's the, yeah. So this heavy vehicles one, which only holds 6 vehicles, but they'd be like really, really big vehicles. Like the kind I'm talking about here. So it's not going to look good. I don't think they're going to fit very well in that. So, let's see here. What do we want for construction? Distribution office, I mean. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to like that one. I could see about this one, because it's going to be so huge. This could work. I just don't know if it's going to look good or not. I'll try this one to be its replacement. But I may not like the way it looks. And we'll have to look into that. Alright, so I actually really miss playing this map when it's not the weekend, because I'm actually really enjoying this map so far, and I think we're doing good. So, we've started the groundworks on this. Groundworks are complete. Let's get this construction office going, and then I think I'm just going to switch right over to starting on this mine, because we want to get this done and going, which also means it's time to build some of these roads. So I'm going to have to gravel all these roads up here, which means I'm going to have to build a couple of these overpasses too. Bit of an expense, but that's what happens. I do have my roadworks construction office set up to automatically start building roads. Looks like we're just waiting for our final delivery of steel and mechanical components, and our gravel industry will be up and running. While we're thinking about this, actually, I want to do this real quick. So we can have a gravel path going to there. So let me just do this. Start graveling some of this. You know what I should have done before any of this was removed all these from distribution offices. So, in fact, I'm going to do that real quick. Don't want to unload anything. Oh, wait, no, we did there. Oops, that was the wrong one. This one. That's what we want gone. Let's put that back on. We're unloading bitumen there. Alright, so I know I have a couple large dumpers. I'm just going to start having them transfer gravel to here, because we do not need it in this place. And we've purchased it, so let's see if we can get rid of it without wasting anything. Alright, where's our 35-ton dumpers? Yes, you are going to stop. Head on back to your depot. go back to the depot also. Some of these are doing coal, some of these are doing gravel. So this one's heading back to depot. That's going to go back to depot after it does its delivery. That's coal, that's coal. And what about this one? Come on, open up. Alright, you are going to go back to here also. Those are our 3 gravel ones. Oh, there's too many vehicles in there, so we are going to remove this. So we're going to load gravel here and deliver it here. That's your new task. We're going to set that to all of these other ones too. That's what you're going to do. And that's what you're going to do. Alright. Let's restore the soil around here. So we're doing some of our road projects. See, there's still some damage from the roads. Okay. So I may actually pause this right at the end now. Oh no, it's done. So, we actually have time before this is all fixed. Not very much, though. But as soon as workers get in here, this is going to start filling up real fast. And let's make sure you don't have anything going to there. Okay, you have one dump truck, I think, that's supposed to keep these filled, and that's fine for now. That's going to have to change eventually, though. Is this part of here? What is this doing here? I am not sure what this vehicle is doing. Go to here. Oh, I'm having to go to the distribution office. That's weird. You're supposed to go there. There. That was weird. Definitely not the way that was supposed to be. Let me see if I can get some of these poplars back down now. There we go. Got our boulevard fixed a bit. Very nice. That's what I wanted. We didn't fill these in either. There we go. Get that going. As I was saying, you can see this is going to fill real fast as soon as this is working properly. So I'm actually going to probably turn this off as soon as this shift is over. Because I just want to make sure that I save all of this gravel that I spent so much money on. I know it's kind of cheap, being a bit of a cheapskate. But that's what's going on. I'm being a cheapskate. Okay, so I know what's going on here. You have to send workers there. It's just not long enough for that road to work. Alright, so I'm just going to turn these workers down to nothing. Getting some construction in here. That's definitely going to be too short for buses also. Alright, this path is done. Alright, why is... Oh, it's just because this was just built. So, initially it'll be a little low. But 76 is still pretty good for... So that's probably because one person moved in there immediately and they had low happiness. So, that's what that was. Let's get you to the color scheme. There we go. Slowly but surely we're emptying this out. And this just needs... There's the steel, and then this will be completed. And there's our bus going to get some passengers. Or some workers to finish off that. And then we can transfer everything back there. There's our groundworks. You can see they're delivering our bulldozer to start clearing this up. Just making these paths so they go all the way down to the asphalt and the concrete plants, just so I have them ready to go for when I turn them on. Since we already have all this gravel, and gravel is now free, there is no reason not to. Just make sure this doesn't have any dumpers in it. That's correct. Good. Just want to make sure we're not getting any more gravel from the borders, because we should not be purchasing any more. Yep, we're good. I'm definitely getting distracted by Discord. Turning that off. Alright, this stretch of road's complete, so now we're going to have to build this rail overpass. And this will be so trains can eventually come in and get gravel to fill the entire Republic with gravel, but we're definitely not building this. It's a bit of an expensive storage area. We may build this one, but that'll probably be the final thing we build today, because it's not as necessary in my opinion, because you can just run coal with dumpers to the electric plant. And if we build this, one of the main things we'd be doing is exporting coal, which means I would need to start building this area too, where I start getting in rail. Which isn't necessarily bad, it's just something that we need to work towards. You can't just do it this second. I'm just gonna set all of these paths to upgrade. There's no point in me doing it piecemeal, so I'll just do that. And then that. Get these going. And this one actually has no need to be here. So actually, let's undo this. Yes, that's better. Because that is just going to provide fire for that transfer engine. So I actually don't need pedestrians to go there. In fact, I might as well just take that off entirely and just put it right there. That works for me. So that'll be all of our pathways that we need to get the construction industry going. This is a mod I recently got. I probably would have bought these if I had gotten them at the beginning of this playthrough, but I didn't, so we're just gonna not get them, and maybe I'll get the blueprints down the line if I decide I need them, but who knows? We'll see. Are we still unloading this? Yes, we're almost done. Very nice. Okay, so you now are going to get gravel from here. That is our new primary gravel loading area. And we should take that and change that also, so we're not getting anything from here anymore. And you're going to get it from here, which is our main gravel entrance area. Okay. So, I'm just going to delete this. We don't need it anymore. It is gone. All of these, we're going to put them over here. Alright, now we want to reset our construction plants, so number 1 should include this. Oh, and we need to turn that off. I always forget the auto search. Just turn all this off. There. Alright, and then we're going to also assign this to spot 3 for when I need to assign just this to some engineering projects for the roadworks. So this is going pretty good, almost done. Just need our steel and mechanical components so we can keep the road going this way. So I think we're ready to start groundworks on the mine. It's done. Mine has started. Got all our pathways completed there. So these are all going to be confused because they don't know what to do with themselves anymore since I got rid of the other end. So I'm going to send them all here, and eventually I'm going to use these for distributing coal as soon as the coal mine and processors are done, but before the conveyors and storage units are up. So, definitely don't need to sell them just yet. Let me turn the grid off, don't need it right now, and we're going to turn this to accept workers once more. Because we have plenty of gravel. And let's just gravel out to this storage area now. Oops. I should not have done that, because it would just automatically do it. I'm used to telling it to do it all on its own, so there we go. Let's do some quick visual decoration here. I don't like having that dirt in there, so let me just make sure I'm lined up properly, and then we're gonna just do some aesthetic changes. I'm gonna do gravel, why not? There we go. See, now it kind of just looks like they've got gravel on there, so I think that looks kind of cool. There we go. That's a little bit better, in my opinion. Not setting any of these up to receive fuel because I have a gas station right there, and I'd rather just have one spot filling things up rather than have a place having to deliver to each individual building. So I did do some tweaks over the winter. I managed to add in this cement silo. Let me rename that to... Yeah, that's fine. So what we can do is we can have a truck here with cement in it. Just wait to unload to make sure this is always full of cement. And I believe this is a 200-ton cement silo. And I managed to get in a 300-ton bitumen storage for our asphalt. And another thing I put in here was a cement, or a dry bulk, but it's for cement, rail station. Just so it's there. I'm not sure how we're going to go around to getting that in, but we do want there to at least be access. Let me see. You know, while we're waiting, one of the things that we could do is add in a timber industry into a place that has pretty decent power supply already. So in this area, we could simply add in a timber industry. Let's start getting gravel roads out that way too. We gravel out to all of these places. So maybe they won't burn down again, but that's unlikely. They're probably all gonna burn down. Looks like we're still waiting on passengers. Alright, hopefully that... Oh, it's because I went through and I turned everything off. That's what that's about. Okay. Let's get some, we need to turn the workers, place to gather workers on also, of course. Very silly of me. So the loading of gravel is way faster using these conveyors, so that is going to definitely speed up construction. Looks like groundworks is already done here, though. So we're putting in the concrete to start building the upside part of this. And I'm still not sure if I like these cranes. They look a little goofy, and the texture isn't quite deep like the rest of the game. Like, you can see it's just this flat texture, so I may need to get rid of those cranes when I figure out where they're from. In my first stream, I was talking about there's a lot of these mods that the aesthetics just really don't match the game, and I've removed a lot of those mods, actually. And I removed several mods that that have kind of like worker ratios that aren't up to the same standard as the game. So that's one of the things that I've been doing. Alright, that is going to need assistance right here. Alright, we're going to do this final section of Road 2. That probably is going to need assistance also from buses, so we'll get that going. And you can see how fast they can fill up gravel now. Like, that was a full load in just like a second. And as you can see, we're already filled full of gravel. Like I was saying, it'd be real fast as soon as we have all the gravel filled in. Looks like we're just waiting on some concrete. What's our concrete hold up? Looks like everything's working there fine. Where is the vehicle I have doing cement runs? There it is. So, I may want to change that eventually, because we're going to get rid of these. I think it's best to start building these two. These are going... That mine went up way faster than I was expecting, so let's get the concrete going. I always forget how fast it takes to get this part of the coal mine up. It's the underground works that takes forever. As you'd see, 3,478 working days to get that part done. Stopped production, hopefully because it's hot. No, we don't have any workers. Where are our workers? Ah, I see. I blocked workers from being able to get in. That was my bad, but fortunately it is not too hot to... It's not too cold that that's going to kill us. So, might as well just keep doing it. Just finish it up. Yeah, we're definitely bringing in enough workers. It's just that it's right now currently blocked to get in there. I doubled down. So that's the rest of the steel to get this part of the mine finished. And then we'll just be on the groundworks, I think. Or the tunneling. Start tunneling out the mine. So we're going to start working on that. You guys are right here. Is there a reason why you're not delivering... Oh, did I choose the wrong thing? No, I did. I wonder why they're not going there. You can deliver. I'm slightly confused why they're not going. Okay. The reason why they're not going is because it's not assigned. I don't know how that happened. Me being impatient and not paying attention. That's how it happened. There we go. See, now everything's going. And then soon as soon as all the material's there, that's when the trucks will carry the excavators. Alright, so we got the final exterior stage of the coal mine done. So as you can see, it's 3,000 workdays from this point forward, just doing the tunneling underground. So that's what everything else is going to be, and it just takes forever. So hopefully we'll get that up in time to make money. Alright, this one's done. So let's start working on the next section of the road. Let's, before I do that actually, let's just make sure that this train rail isn't going to cause problems with this road. Can I, get through the road? Yeah, I'll probably want to do it like that. Yeah, okay. Just wanted to make sure I could actually get a rail across that road before I start building it. There's our first bit of delivered material for the coal mine. Tunneling. Just a little tiny bit of concrete. We definitely need to get this up. So the groundworks portion is ready. So I'm kind of... Oh, it's because now they're all busy delivering that stuff there. So I'm just going to, real quick, because it's so this close, I'm going to turn the ability to deliver mechanisms on. Normally I would not do this, because as you can see, these things are really, really slow. So just to make sure I don't forget, I'm going to turn it back off. Or turn it back on to deliver with mechanisms. Yeah, these things will really speed up the time. The way excavators work is they have a speed bonus that's per vehicle, so it's like 33 workdays for this. So that means it's actually adding 33 workdays total to all this. So as you can see, the groundworks is going to be done pretty quickly here. And there it is, done. It's probably going to need a bit of time, because this is going to need more deliveries of boards and steel. Which it's still collecting. Keep working on this gravel road too. Probably should do this one also, so we just have a loop all the way around. I'm not as worried about spending gravel now that we have the free gravel and my very big groundworks, my very big roadworks station. All that stuff's getting over there. Our biggest holdup is going to be the concrete, which is why I decided to just get this concrete plant going, because this concrete plant is going to have issues with gravel. In fact, let's just remove this from everything. We don't need any more concrete for this. No, we're just going to turn it off. Make sure we're not delivering anything else to there. Turn off deliveries to the concrete batching plant. I'm going to send you home to here. And we're just going to turn that off from concrete. It's just done. This is not fit for purpose of large construction projects. And then next we'll get to the bitumen. Yeah, as you can see, I've got plenty of gravel. We have all these roads going. I'm surprised we don't have a... it must be already on the route. Oh, yep, it was just delivered. There it is. How are you doing? You are half full already. We don't have anybody without their own flat right now, which is good. Let's build a footpath to here. That'll be our next building to make. Just making sure all our footpaths look good, everything's set up properly. I still think I might want to build a fountain there. Let's look at the fountains real quick. We'd want a medium fountain. We could just kind of like sneak it in there. I mean, let's just do it. Why not? Let's make our city look nice. So this is a main thoroughfare, but whatever. It is no longer a main thoroughfare. It will be as soon as this fountain is finished. Let's build it like so. We want to get just a little tiny bit here. Yes, that's what we want. So then they'll still be able to cross through here and go all the way through this path, but now there will be a fountain and it'll look prettier. This is a good place to put a plaque or something in here too. Oh yeah, I was gonna put the pub here if I wanted to. It's a good. I'm gonna keep it open for now. That road is done. Let's go work on that one next. Looks like this road is almost done, so that means we're going to want to start working on this overpass. And since we're working on this overpass, that means that it's going to be this coal refinery that we're going to build first. Since we're already building it, we might as well do that one first. Did I start working on this? Oh, see, I did it again with the wrong thing there. That's the one we want on there. Alright, so let me actually change the name of this. Construction workers. Alright, our concrete plant's slowly trucking along here. Looks like we got a road crane in there to help with construction. Almost done with this phase, then it'll be just creating the mechanical and steel portion of the plant, and then this will be our primary concrete plant. How much will it cost us to build this? 8,000 plus a 10,000. You know, I'm going to do it. Just because I don't want to have to worry about concrete at all. I don't want to have to worry about the cement. I just want it to be ready and waiting for us. Because concrete is a huge... For all of these projects, concrete is huge. So, it's just good to have it all ready and ready to go. The asphalt's not as big a deal, but the concrete is definitely a big enough deal. It's got an email. It's just looking at it. Looks like one of our roads is done, so let's work on that one next. Yeah, see, everything's waiting on concrete now. It's the big holdup. And there's our materials for the concrete plant. Oh, I thought it was. That's materials for this one. That must be our concrete plant. There we go. And there's our mechanical components. There we go. I noticed the audio for the music and stuff was a little loud, or a little quiet the last time around, so I have the volume a little louder for play. So everybody just let me know if it's too quiet or loud, if the songs and the sound effects. here we go. We got our cement silos coming up on the actual concrete plant. Alright, great. So this will be fed with gravel consistently, which is our big problem with the concrete plant right now. So now what we're going to do is we're going to have it, we're going to change this to pick up from this batching plant and then dump off here. And then as soon as this is emptied out, we'll delete it, and then we'll get the plant, or that truck will then start picking up from the border. Until we get our cement plant going, which we're probably going to wait until after we start making resources for that. Before we start exporting, because it's going to take a bit. Alright, so for our coal mine, we're down to 500 more days. So, still got a bit of time there. Let's just start working on the storage, though. Alright, let's get concrete assigned to you. You can take concrete also. I'll give you concrete also. The reason why I do some of these plants, construction offices that don't even have it, is because I like it when it just auto-minimizes this list, because it's distracting. Alright, there we go. Starting to get that concrete in. Or cement. And now, yeah, we got all these places that need tons of concrete. And fortunately, gravel is no longer gonna hold us up. See, with that one truck, we were able to do almost every single concrete mixer we have. Looks like we're working on the dry bulk conveyor here. All of these old 1940s and 1950s vehicles are going out of fashion, which is fine by me. I'm going to pause this for now, because we just don't need to be splitting our concrete while we're still waiting for it to get up to full production. Just make sure I don't have any en route that are... No, we don't. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to suspend this. That's what all these were delivering vehicles, but it's fine. Concrete just to the coal mine, please. Getting the groundworks going on here. That's interesting. This doesn't take an excavator. Alright, now we're just getting some steel for that. And this needs passengers. Do we have a bus coming for passengers? Yes, we do. Is it you? No. There we are. That'll finish this conveyor here. Alright, conveyor's done. How about you? How are you doing on cement? You are empty of cement, so instead of going there to load cement, you're now going to go to the border. Load cement. You're going to go there. We're going to delete this. And so concrete batching plant is gone. We're wasting 12 tons of gravel, but We don't need it. And gravel's free now, so I'm not gonna stress over it like I was with the 300 tons of gravel. I'll stress over 12 tons. No, doesn't matter. I don't need this anymore, so we're gonna delete this too. Now they did say eventually what they're gonna do is set it up so we can possibly recycle buildings, like recover materials from them, which would be really nice if they do that. Smooth this area out some now that I have the opportunity, but I don't know what I'm going to put in there. That's for later. We'll figure it out. If anybody has any suggestions, let me know. It's interesting that there's no mechanisms allowed for building this. Let me just put this up to allow workers from outside. That'll let some of these go and help. Just got a bunch of working helpers. Alright, and this one's going to now. Good. I'm going to start graveling a lot of these roads now that I have free gravel. Let's get this one next. And then I think in this area we're just going to build like a small little timber area. Yeah, pull up the timber industry. So the way I like to do this is feed this into a small storage area for wood. Does this not get power from here? Okay, it does. And then we're going to turn everything this way. Yes. And then there's the sawmill. I don't know if I don't like that curve. Let's do it again. A nice aesthetic curve there. And then it will feed into a large storage, open storage. There we go. So that'll be our timber industry. We want to get a bus in here, a bus stop. What am I using for bus stops? That one? Let's look. It's a little too big. Let's put this stop here. That'll work. So we're going to go down like that, and yes, okay. That'll be fine. fact, I am just going to mark all of that up for upgrades. You, all of these, all that wants to be gravel. I'm not going to start upgrading these yet because we're not really going there. Alright, we got this going, so we want to get this up. And we want to get this up. And then we'll be up to our bus stop for this area. Ah, we got all our concrete, and that's almost done. Let's start the storage. And then we're going to need to get a dedicated bus line for the coal mine. Which we'll probably use these again. They're pretty useful for delivering a high capacity amount of workers. Let's get that going too, so we can just start working on all this. Another one of our old gas vehicles. Alright, our coal mine is up. No power supply. I thought we were within range of power. It's not in range of that power? Could have sworn I made it within range. Apparently not. So we're going to have to bring in power for this side. Did I build a transformer up here? I did not. So we want to make sure we got both of those, all of this stuff going. All of these transfer engines. Alright, we'll go right there. Oh, that was a silly mistake. Let's get that going immediately. And we're going to go from... probably from here. Well, looks like we already went from there to somewhere. To there. Okay, so... we are out of... We're going to do one of these. We're just going to do some quick... some quick editing here. Hopefully this will work. And then we're going to go and do underground lines, because there's no way I'm going to get... Well, I guess I could try. I could try. It'd be very difficult. No, it's just not going to get through there. So we're going to do underground lines for all of this. It's not ideal. Let's get that built too. We want all of that built. Alright, getting all of our conveyors and this storage thing up, so at least it's not a total loss because we're getting all of this built. Getting that bus stop going too, very nice. almost done with this road. Slowly getting all this stuff up. It's a bit of a mistake on the power distribution on my end. This is probably going to look a little like spaghetti, but I want to make sure I get the best power lines in here. I'm not even sure it's possible, but let's give it a shot. Alright, so we're getting rid of this. Alright, that'll work. Definitely not the most elegant power line network I've made, but whatever. Alright, we got that going. So I'm going to change this around to no longer go to here, but instead you're going to come to here. You're going to unload your cement and wait until unloaded so we can slowly fill up this whole thing with cement. So now it'll store 200 tons of cement here with 40 tons of cement here. And we're waiting on steel and panels here. Looks like we're out of steel again. Or we just got a big delivery. Yeah. Properly connect this one also. There we go. Get that going. Alright, let's look at our power issues solved. Hopefully. Alright, so our switch is up. Now we just need to get the lines built. Alright, we've been streaming for about an hour. I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break, and I'm going to be right back.